Okay, welcome back guys. I wanted to make a video just on the kids 255 tractor. We started this project about 1.5 years ago. A neighbor, Wally Hawthorne, wanted to sell a tractor to us, and I did not need another tractor. I have plenty of tractors, but I decided to go in partnership with the kids, and they have purchased this tractor with labor and with some of their cash. And my donation has been working on the tractor, and then when they ran out of money on a few of the bigger projects, I've helped them out. But this is their tractor. So anyway, my sentimental value to this tractor was I grew up on the 200 series tractors, and they're a good solid tractor. They're modern enough to have safety features on them, and they are modestly priced enough that you can get into them. So since I grew up with these tractors, I have a lot of familiarity with them. I spent a lot of time on them, working on them and farming on them. And so we decided to go into partnership, and so the kids got a tractor. Well, we've worked on the tractor, and what I want to show you today in the video are a couple of the things that we have done to the tractor based upon my years of experience that make this a lot nicer tractor. So we'll start out here with the Radial Tires. Those are 380/85 R28s. We were able to get Radial Tires for it. That's super nice on these little tractors. That will make it climb, and it will go very well. This is a factory roll bar for the 200 series tractors, and we're able to find one of them in a junkyard and mount it. One of the things that we did different is that we put the pen holder on the roll bar there. Built that pen holder, and I like having your pens right here handy, where you don't have to go digging through a toolbox. Right there beside the pen holder, you also see we have completely converted this tractor to LED lights, including these LED flashers. In the light, you're having a hard time seeing them, but that is a modern LED flasher. So if you convert your tractors to flashers, LED flashers, you do have to have a digital relay, a digital flasher relay. You cannot do it solely with the standard flasher relay they had. You have to get a different relay, but we got that and wired it in up front. Right now, one of the things that we have done, or my brother Joel engineered or came up with the bright idea, is that grab handle there right on the side. That's a grab handle off a Massey Ferguson combine, but when you take that handle on the side and you combine it with this step here and the handhold that Massey's came with on their fender there, then you have a safe place. As we get older, it's easy to get on the tractor, and for the kids it's a lot safer to get on the tractor. They have two grab handles and a step. Now, one of the things that we do is we build this step right down here. Take off the factory step, they tend to get bent, but built a step onto the loader bracket. And this tractor, since it's not a high arch or row crop, it will we'll leave the loader brackets on pretty much all the time, even when you take the loader off. So another feature that we added on my new tractors, we have horns. And so we did put a horn on this tractor. It's that button right there below the light switch. On the farm, it's a lot nicer to honk a horn at somebody as opposed to yelling at them to get their attention. But that has helped a lot, having a horn, and the neighbors don't hear us yelling at each other all the time trying to get attention. You can bop your horn. Another feature that we added, and this was not my idea, but this was something that Dad did years ago to his 200 series tractors, is that when you put a loader on your tractor, you lose that front mount for your toolbox. And so there was this under compartment under the gauges, and you were able to build a box for it inside there, and then cut a hole in that inspection thing and have your toolbox right below the steering wheel. And that little toolbox works perfect for a loader tractor, so you have a place to keep some of your tools on this tractor. In the old days, Massey kept a battery there. We put our batteries up front. Most of the 200 series has had their batteries up front, and so we had that little compartment open. Another thing that we did to the tractor is, for you purists, you can see that starter there. That's a way oversized starter. Well, that's the starter off a Massey Ferguson combine. It is a good conversion, and it's oversized for this little 236 motor, so it kind of eliminates you having starter trouble. We have one more thing to do, and we're not going to get into a huge hurry to do it. But if you look down here, when I had it up to the shop, my mechanic added a port onto it, so I will be able to put the combining valve on the top of the transmission there, be able to put a combining valve and port it right into the auxiliary output. The newer Masseys come with that. It was an option for a while, and then on the 500 series, that's a standard feature. A lot of people don't realize that, but you can go back and put a combining valve on this tractor as well, and that will give you, increase your input at your hydraulic remotes here. So when we were looking at the rear of the tractor here, I'm trying to give you a view of the hydraulic remotes there. So the hydraulic hoses to the original factory remotes had gotten old, and they were breaking and leaking. And so one thing that we did to this tractor is we put the modern push-pull hydraulic couplers on it. Originally, the hydraulics were located on the left side of the tractor here. We moved them to the right, and it was a very easy routing of the hoses there. You can see that's a very factory application, or it looks factory, to route the hoses under the seat and over to the side like that. And it works real nice having push-pull hydraulics. That's a lot easier for the kids to hook up. Anyway, that's an up-close view of the tractor, and if you turn the lights on at night, see, we've got the LED lights on the front there and on the fenders, but you turn the lights on at night and you can see very well. So anyway, I want to thank our neighbor Wally Hawthorne for selling us the tractor. I want to thank Shockley Implement. They sold the tractor originally, and we were blessed to get it back, and they sold that loader originally too when it was made in the late 70s, and so we were able to put these two things together. And on the mechanical work that I couldn't do myself, I did go up to Shockley's. I want to thank Frank, Kirby, and Cal for helping me out, and hope you enjoyed this video on a 200 series Massey Ferguson tractor. Bye.